How you doing? How are you really? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for visiting again. Or visiting for the first time, if you are in fact doing that. I actually do want to start this video off by saying thank you to everyone who's subscribed and who's, interacted and liked and commented and told me what they thought of each video, because it's helpful for me as a creator, and B, it is pretty much the whole reason why I'm doing this. I really like hearing people's opinions on things and seeing if other people agree or disagree, and so it is really great to have that interaction on this platform, which is one that I probably feel like I can be more articulate than on other platforms. On TikTok I have like a minute or 3 minutes, and on Instagram I've got little 15-second blocks in my story, and kind of excited because I think the YouTube space is probably better suited to my thought process, or maybe my stream of consciousness, as it is being words that I just kind of spew out. But yeah, thank you for listening to my word spew. Today we had 62 new cases in New Zealand, and that brings our total to 255 cases overall. That is an interesting number because it's unfortunately quite a bit more than what we'd estimated at the beginning of week 1, which is understandable. It was week 1, but I think that goes to show that perhaps the situation here in New Zealand is a little bit worse than what we had hoped or expected. The upside of that is that all of the cases in Wellington, which is now 12 cases in Wellington, are all contact traced to people living within the vicinity of the original cases, which means there are no outliers, there are no surprising cases. These are people that generally lived in the same household or associated with said case quite closely. So that's a good thing. When you have a group of cases that are close together, you can kind of count that as one in terms of how much they could have spread. Auckland is a little bit different. Some cases are outliers, and they're still trying to figure out how the hell certain people even came into contact. But nothing is quite as bad as over in Australia. I'm aware at the moment, I saw an article yesterday saying that in Australia, unfortunately, there was a brothel that had a case, and they're asking visitors of said brothel to please come forward. But obviously they are not, because I don't think because I guess they don't want anyone to know that they visited the brothel. But hopefully they're self-isolating regardless. Otherwise that would be irresponsible. But no, today is, like I said yesterday, I was handing in my application because it was the last day that I'd have the opportunity to do so, and I did it. So the application for this fund, so that I can have a little bit of money to produce my project, is finally out. And it is such a relief. It is such a massive weight off my shoulders. I've been working on this application for 3 whole months, I guess, and then devising and working on the project as a writer for almost a year in total, I guess. And so at the moment it's quite strange because I have been working every day and every night on making sure that this proposal looks correct, because that's the thing with proposals, it's basically an audition in PDF form. Like, you have no idea what they're looking for, and usually the instructions they give you as to what they are looking for are vague as hell, and it is largely guesswork and a whole lot of positive thinking and patience. Lots of patience, but it is finally sent off, and now I guess it's up to the universe to decide whether or not my project is suitable for funding. God, I hope it is. Aside from that, I also got up this morning and managed to do my workout, which was a different one. My coach sent me a new workout today, and I sort of breezed through it. It was still quite difficult, but I didn't find myself being held back by any negative thoughts at all. In fact, today I've felt really positive. It's a really good day today. And every other day has been good too, but I perhaps haven't been feeling good. And not for any particular reason. I think just general stress of this proposal maybe, and concern over whether or not I was being productive enough. And that's something I'm trying to beat as well. I'm very aware that my generation, especially around 2008 to 2015, there was quite an attitude online that was about being on the hustle. And it was quite a huge thing. And I know a lot of people in my generation said that a lot. I'm on the grind, I'm on the hustle, I'm the hardest worker in the room, and everybody was doing startups and making their own small businesses and trying to make money online, and all about the hustle. And I was too. I was the exact same. Even when it came to the gym, or when it came to acting, or when it came to writing, everything. I spent a good 7 years, I think, being on this hustle mentality. And lately I've realized that A, it's not healthy, and further than that, after a while, it's quite self-destructive. And so I'm trying to get past that, but it is something that you have to untrain, because I do feel most days if I don't get things done that I deem to be productive, then I feel depressed. I do. But I'm getting past it, and today is not one of those days. Today is I actually got a lot done and I feel really good about it as a result, but I'm trying to retain this feeling on days when I'm not productive as well. I'm not saying be proud of doing nothing, but also doing nothing doesn't invalidate you in any way, shape or form. You are still just as valid a person as any other day, and you don't owe the world productivity. Sometimes, and I am a firm believer of this, the best thing you can do for the world is just take care of yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. It's a very live, laugh, love type of saying, but it is true. But yeah, if I was to check in with myself today, I'd say I'm pretty chuffed. I got the application in, and I got my workout done, and there's still plenty of daylight left. Yeah, I dig it. A slight downside though is I got an email last night saying that the gallery that asked me to enter some art this year unfortunately has decided that they can't go ahead. So I don't have that anymore. But I'm thinking I might still make the piece of art. I didn't know what I was going to do. About 2 weeks ago, I put a call out on my Facebook and I said, I want everyone to give me 2 animals, 1 adjective, 1 verb, and a location that you love from your childhood. And I had so many responses, and I'm thinking I might still pick a winner. Even though I'm not doing the gallery anymore, I might still do it, just because so many people participated that it would be a shame not to. And for me, that's what art is. It's communication. And so I might just pick a random person who replied. I think I had like 500 people reply with some random words that they chose, and I think that's brilliant. That's the power of art. It's just collaboration between complete strangers that's beyond language. So I might still do that. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's video. I don't know. But yeah, today's video, nothing fancy, just a quick update. I got my application in. There's a few more cases in New Zealand. Tomorrow we find out if lockdown is going to be extended a little bit more. I'll be honest, I'd say it probably is going to be extended. But if it does, I guess I'll keep making these videos. So here's to you. Thanks for watching. Day 9, 26th of August, 2021. Staying positive.